Amateur Combat Sports sitting here at Courageous MMA with Travis the Tarantula Spivey. Travis, where are you coming from?
Ypsilanti, Michigan.
Ypsilanti. How long you lived there?
My whole life.
Your whole life?
Yeah.
So what made you come all the way up to Taylor to train?
I actually ran into Mike Pettinelli at a TXC show that me and my brother both fought at. And I was currently training over at MASH, which I still am, and he told me to come check out his gym that just opened up about 4 months ago. Came in here, I like their stand-up coach, I like their wrestling coach, Victor Gibson, and I like the cardio they're doing, so I built them into my regiments of training. Usually come here every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Get CrossFit, I do wrestling class on Saturday, I do a bunch of open mat work, I do jiu-jitsu here, we do boxing sparring, I get the whole MMA workout.
So you're a pretty intense fighter, man.
Oh yeah.
You're definitely focused on training this being your future, right?
Yep.
So what's your fight record right now?
6-2.
6-2. Right on. That's a pretty sweet record. And who are your sponsors?
No one right now.
Nobody. Nobody is sponsoring Travis Tarantula Spivey.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we got an open market then, man. Anybody can have their name on your butt right now, huh?
Anyone, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for, you know. I mean, a lot of people, let's talk about that for a second, you know. Where's your point of view on that? A lot of people say, you know, oh, well, fighters are just trying to get money for whatever, but what does that money help you with when you get a sponsor?
Well, number one, I mean, if you get enough good sponsors or whatever, it makes it to where you can spend more time to work out. I mean, right now I'm working 45 hours a week, getting home at 3 o'clock every day after working since 4 in the morning, and then getting an hour break, and then going to the gym, and then pretty much going to sleep right when I get home. I mean, there's no time for me to do anything.
Right, plus keeping a full-time job.
I mean, you get more money to pay your bills and stuff like that. Not only can you pay your bills, which means you have more time to train, which means you can go buy your equipment. I mean, right now equipment's so expensive for everything. The moment you do something to, you know, rip one of your gis and stuff, it's like, now I gotta go.
There's another $9,520.
Yep, you gotta go plan what I'm gonna do to go buy the stuff and how I'm gonna keep going. I mean, it's hard, but at the same time, it's like, you know what you gotta do to get through it, so.
So we need these guys, you know, we really do need sponsors. I'm in the same boat, even as a media agency. We have the same thing. So either way, you know, a 6-2 record. What's your future of pro look like? How long you looking at till you go to pro?
Well, right now I'm 22, so I'm still really young. Me and my brother and my sister are kind of trying to push it a little faster. They're both 4 years older. I started this before they did, by about a month and a half. My plan was to really try to wait till I'm 25, but I mean, if I get about 20 fights under my belt, which I probably will before then, because I've been fighting I've only been fighting for a year and a half now, training for about 3. So I estimate when I'm about 24, I'd go pro, and pretty much that's it.
Right on.
Give me a nice 4.5 years of training.
Yeah, so that 12 to 20 fight kind of rule, get in a few more fights, make things happen, show people what you got, and make sure the pros know that they've got somebody to contend with when you get up there, you know. And on that note, you're fighting strictly in Michigan. Have you fought outside of Michigan yet?
No, not yet. So far, only Michigan.
So it's really tough with our sanctioning laws the way they are in Michigan as far as amateurs go. I mean, are these fights aren't on your record, you know? I mean, who are you submitting? Are you part of the Mama Foundation? Or are you putting them in and submitting your fights to them so they can keep track of what's going on? Or
no?
No.
You just lost me.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. No problem. So, what are your specialties?
Really, I'm real good at kicking, I guess, but honestly, I finish all my fights on the ground. You get me to the ground, it's probably going to be your mistake, not mine, and that's pretty much where I feel comfortable at. So
yeah, you're good at rolling, but you like standing and getting your legs into the work. Huh?
It took me about 3 or 4 fights to realize that my ground's where it is. So
right on. When's your next fight, Travis?
November 3rd. I'm going to be at the Emerald Ballroom out in Mount Clemens for TXC.
The Emerald Ballroom sounds great, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Who do you know who you're fighting yet?
It's a toss-up between Eric Ramirez or possibly Michael Jordan, I believe.
Really?
So.
Have you done any study on these fighters yet?
My brother fought Michael Jordan 2 fights ago and won by decision, so he's going to be looking for revenge if I'm fighting him. And I do believe it's Eric Ramirez. I already seen him fight. He's real good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty honest of you to say so.
He gasses pretty quick, is what I've noticed. So.
A lot of power in the beginning. And,
yeah, he's real explosive. He's real technical on his feet. He has good rolling. He's good at sprawls. He's good at defending himself off the back, but he ain't good at breathing or something. So, you know. That's,
so you feel pretty confident if it is going to be Ramirez, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm confident with every one of my fights. You know.
Right on.
It's nothing but a fight. It's another experience, another way to take yourself forward, another step. I mean, I've only lost a decision, so.
What do you got to say to anybody who's never watched you fight before? What do they got to look forward to?
Expect the unexpected, pretty much.
Yeah.
Things that I can pull off is something that is completely unorthodox, and it's kind of.
Anywhere we can catch you? You got you on Facebook?
Oh yeah, I got 4 of my fights on YouTube, 1 of my fights on Facebook, and then 3 of my fights are still in the abyss of TXC land.
You got Twitter? Anybody can follow you and know what's going on with Travis? No?
No,
not into all that, huh?
No.
Yeah, he's not a techie guy, right? A lot of fighters, you know, they want to keep up with the world and keep the world up with them.
That takes time out of my training to do that stuff. And
yeah, right on. Focus. That's cool. This shows your focus, man. I like it. So, Travis, anything you want to say to any fans you got out there? Anybody that, you know, let people know come to your show on the 3rd and, you know, look forward to you in the future? What would you say to, well, why would people want to come watch you besides being unexpected, man?
Well, if you want to see a nice composed fighter that you know is going to go all 3 rounds, regardless if he's losing or winning, I'm never going to back home in between a round. I come to fight. When I come to fight, sick, people dying, it doesn't matter. If I put my name on that card, I'm on that card. It's just something I got to deal with mentally, you know. So.
Right on. Thanks a lot, man.
Yep.
All right, we hope to bring that Warhammer to your gym here after the 20th, man.
Sounds cool.
Get it hanging up on your wall. Thanks a lot.